Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. A lovely feat. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem...
It's Adriano! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Adriano has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Adriano. Pull it. And this is Messi. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Adriano! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. Tries from distance. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Neymar. Sergi cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Maicon is in a really good position. Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Half an hour played now. Xavi Alonso, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maicon, looking for the run, out to the right. And that was very necessary. And he's there to retrieve it. Pull it. Looking tidy in possession. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Quality ball. And this is Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso is flagged offside. Tries a deft little ball. There's the shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the...
And it's half-time here.
But it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bale gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Messi, chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Sergi is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he get it through? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well cleared. Adriano gets flagged offside. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Danger averted for now. Corner number 3 coming up. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Xavi Alonso. Szoboszlai. Davids. Gets a good foot in there. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And Messi! They've scored! Into the lead once more. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... He's gone for goal!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Played through for the wide man.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now, can they get him away? The ball has bounced loose now. Sergi calmly anticipates.
There will be 3
He
minutes
expected
added
better,
time.
and so did he. Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So their fourth corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Lovely bit of skill. Davids. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.